I'm gonna try this video again. I kind of rambled on for a bit and didn't quite get my point across. So what this visual is, in case people said they wanted visuals, so I've got visuals. But this is Windows IoT LTSC, which is like the final bastion for good Windows, and while 10 IoT LTSC is getting updates until 2032, security updates, 11 IoT LTSC is still got this bullshit in it. It's still got Microsoft Teams, it's still got recall, it's still got AI and what a copilot. So they're all fucking in on this AI bullshit. And say whatever the fuck you want about AI. I just don't personally need it. I don't use it. It doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't help me. So I have no real interest in it. And now I always tell people, be proactive, do not be reactive. So if Windows looks like it's about to fuck you in the ass, you need to get your ass out of there. You know what I mean? And I don't want to say like this is the fucking end, but a lot of people are saying this is the fucking end, and they're asking me, they're saying, what do I do about Linux? What do I do? Now, I'm not the best person to ask because I use fucking Gentoo. You probably don't want to use Gentoo. And I made a video about why I use it, why it's so cool, why I just love everything about it. But like people are asking me now, what Linux distro do I go to? Finally, they've crossed the fucking line. Oh, it's for real this time, guys. And I made a video a while ago, a few days ago, I think, that said, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? You ain't gonna do shit. You need your fucking games, you need your fucking AutoCAD, you need your fucking Photoshop, whatever the fuck you do, you know? And for me, I'm willing to live without those things. For my use case as a daily computer, whatever, I can use Linux fine and it's cool. A lot of people will tell me, oh, but I need this one fucking game. I need to play Call of Duty. I need to play League of Legends, whatever they need. And I'm gonna say, if your biggest concern is Windows and you're running fucking League of Legends on your machine, just give up. You're already beyond hope. You know, there is no helping you. You already have that amount of spyware on your computer, so don't worry about it. You have fully cucked to Microsoft and Valorant and whatever the fuck else. So what does that mean for the rest of us though? Where we have finally said Windows is fucking me in the ass too hard, and I'm gonna find something new. Well, can I recommend it? Like, should I recommend Linux to people? And while this is a Linux channel, I do have this philosophy though that, or at least this assumption that most people don't know how to fucking use a computer. So like I'm not a fucking expert. I'm not incredibly good at computer or anything. I can't program. I can't develop. I can't fucking report bugs correctly. Apparently, so you know, what does that mean for the average person? Like, if I give you a USB with Linux Mint on it, what are you gonna do with it? Do you know? You know. So but I'm finding myself in this position. And actually, what I did today was I took my SSD out of my laptop because I had upgraded it to a 2 terabyte SSD because I thought I would need it for travel. And it turns out I didn't. So I took that drive and swapped it out in my desktop for my 500 gig drive. So I really just wanted both the 2 terabytes and the NVMe like load speeds or whatever, because I noticed that a SATA SSD is even too slow for some games and stuff. I really need like an NVMe SSD. So I'm gonna move over to that. I'm gonna just fucking reinstall Gentoo. It doesn't take that long anymore. And like, what do you do about Windows? What the fuck, So over the past 10 years or so, I've tried to migrate slowly out of Windows. I don't want to use it, but I've tried to like make it a home, at least something I can use, and I just can't. I can't do it anymore because they keep pushing this bullshit. And it sucks because like it's a fucking premium product. Like, I'm fucking buying your product. I mean, I didn't buy it personally, but that people buy this product, and like, why are you fucking around with it? Why do you keep adding shit nobody wants or needs? And it's not fucking AI. I'm sure somebody's gonna use Copilot. You know, I'm sure it's fucking useful for your average normie, whatever. But I just don't personally need it. I don't need the stuff they're adding. I don't need ads in my start menu. I don't use Game Pass. So why are they pushing this shit on me? Why can't I have a stripped down version that does what I want it to do? And it's just sad to see. You know, it's sad to see this company pushing all this crap on computer users, you know, because this is hardware you bought, so you deserve software that conforms to your use case. And my social worker was asking me a few days ago. She said, my son is going to college and he needs a laptop. What does he get? Does he get a Mac or a Windows laptop?" And I had to tell her, I said, if your school supports it, Mac is actually a really good option now because Apple isn't into all this shit, you know? It's sad to see because I am vehemently, I wouldn't say like I hate Apple or anything, but I would never buy an Apple product for personal use. It just doesn't do what I want it to do. You know, so like what do you do? What do you recommend people? Like fucking strip out your Windows and put IoT LTSC. It's got fucking recall in that too. You know, it doesn't work unless you have an NPU, but you know, once these new computers come out, yeah, it'll be available. You know, I'm sure AMD and Intel are working hard on giving you fucking AI processing in your computer. It's not like I don't like AI. I'm fine with AI. I just don't use it. I don't have any use for it. So I don't know. You know, like maybe once it gets better, then I'll be all in on AI or something. I'll be like, oh, this is like the greatest thing ever. I can fucking generate a spreadsheet in 2 seconds. That'd be cool. But yeah, I don't see a future using Windows for my use case. And like I said, over the past 10 years, I've tried to get slowly out of it. And it has gotten to the point where I spend months without booting into Windows. And I only need it to make a Windows USB for another device, you know, if I'm like reselling computers or something. So personally, I just don't need it anymore. It's all my games run in Proton, and that's great. Valve has done a fantastic fucking job with that. Um, all my software, most like just about all the software I run is either free or open source. You know, so I don't need Adobe anymore. I'm able to do all my stupid image editing shit in GIMP. As much as I hate it, you know, but I'm learning. I'm making it better, you know, and I just don't need it anymore. So I'm gonna use my 2 terabyte drive um as a as my main OS drive, and I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this 1 terabyte. Probably just throw a distro on it or something, cause I don't know. I just don't need Windows anymore. This is not. I don't like what they're doing. I don't like it, and I don't want to use shit I don't like. You know, and I'm only on very few pieces of software I don't like. I don't like Steam, but I use it. I don't like Discord, but I'm on it. So, you know, what do you do? Like, if I handed you a Linux Mint USB and I said install this, what would you do? You don't fucking know. You don't know how to install it. And I don't want to recommend a new operating system to people that have never installed an operating system before. That's just asking for trouble. Sorry to John Boldewan, where he said, "Oh, I can help people install Linux." It's like, no, you can't. By the way, don't put your fucking personal phone number out on the internet. But it was a good, you know, for a boomer that doesn't fucking know what he's talking about, has never done tech support for people, has never dealt with like the average computer user. He is the odd man out, you know. I don't know if you've ever heard of his channel. He's just like some boomer that does Linux videos. And I just don't see I don't know what to recommend people anymore. I don't know what to do. You know, like this is just it's not something I would use. I wouldn't fucking use Windows anymore. So like I don't know. I don't even know anymore. You know, all I could do is fucking help myself now, man. That's it. I can't do anything about it. And I think that's where I'm gonna end it. It's just a quick update on what I've been up to. And I don't know, I'm fucking done. I'm done. See ya.